Hey, what's going on, everyone? Before y'all check out this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. We appreciate y'all for always showing us love and support. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Unfiltered Brothers, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay blessed.
The king is here.
Kings are ignorant. You already know what it is. The kings are ignorant.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go ahead and get this bad boy started.
Most ignorant one ain't here, but
And welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Brothers. Here y'all, your boy Derek.
they call him ankle leg.
Ankle. To my right. I ain't calling him that. To my right, you have your boy Ford.
What's up?
Over across from me, you have your boy Rand.
What's up, everybody?
And back joining us for this episode, we got family, we got Big Cuz, we got Tylic Vaughan joining us for this episode. What's good, bro?
It was good, man. Thanks for having me again.
Oh yeah, you know how you been feeling?
A whole lot of
Before
work.
you answer, first giving honor to
God.
the Most High.
Oh, yeah,
you know what
sure.
I'm saying? Thank you for
Always.
everything we had. You know what I'm saying? Now, sir, how the hell are you doing today?
Hey, man. I'm feeling a whole lot of different ways, man. I just left therapy. Therapy was good, man. I'm at a somewhat of a peaceful mindset right now. A state of mind I'm in. I'm still smiling. Still got love in my heart. Still blessed. Still got goals and aspirations. So you already know. Man, I'm still here. We still going. Regardless.
That's a fact. How school been? First 2 days been going.
Wrote anybody up yet?
Man, for real, bro. This is going on it's my 5th year, going on my 6th, cause and I ain't never wrote one student up. I don't even know how to write a referral. Nah, but this the reason why though, because man, I respect my kids. My kids respect me, and they know I don't play no games. You know, I don't need to write no referrals, and you know, the objective and the goal is to keep the kids in school and not out of school. You know
That's a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
What
We need more people like him in the school system.
Yes, sir.
What's the
Appreciate
difference? What's the difference between this generation and our generation?
And this is how you know we're
growing
going to get off topic.
No.
Like
we gonna get
Because
there.
you know I like stuff like this.
From what aspect?
Like I mean we knew how we grew up. We knew that we made decisions that we ain't supposed to growing up as well.
Ain't nobody
Just like,
perfect.
you know, this generation is, but a lot of people would say of course this generation is probably more advanced at that age than we were.
Yeah, they more
growing up.
advanced. But I'm gonna tell you, respect. Like our generation is way more respectful than this generation coming up. Even though they respect me, but very disrespectful generation. Very smart generation though. I'm gonna give it up to them. Very smart generation. They are advanced. They have a whole lot of gifts. They have a whole lot of talents that they gotta see. They just gotta find within themselves. They really misguided. Really good kids, really, but that respect part is way different. They don't respect nobody. You gotta really earn your respect with them.
All right, keep it a stack.
Yeah.
Who do we blame for that? Is it the parents,
I mean,
or is it? We'll get to that later too.
alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Well, we can get to it now.
Okay, get to it
Might
now.
as well. It's a good
We
transition.
already here.
It's a good transition into it. You know,
Why leave and come
you
back?
know, we brought Tylic on here. We wanted him
we
to calm us
want-
down a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We wanted him to calm us down a little
See,
bit.
I might turn me up.
Have a good. The kings are ignorant, so
Yeah.
pay attention to the ones that sitting beside you.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
be the
Now,
ones.
wait a minute. Let me stop you right. No. Go ahead. I ain't even gonna get into this.
Look at here, Steve Harvey. You
Look.
the host. You the main leader.
Ain't up to
That's
me,
why
man.
Joe is the anchor leg.
That's a fact. Nah, but
Fuck Joe.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Sorry.
I ain't gonna do you
Fuck
like
Joe.
that, cause well, you know, I'm on y'all shit right now, so I'm
That's
just
all right.
right.
It's 3 against 1. We got you back. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
But nah.
Hey, Joe.
See? No alcohol.
Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you.
We're not doing that today.
Oh shit.
Joe, we still
but
love you.
yeah, we love you, Joe.
Speak
show
for
that.
yourselves.
But I asked who fault was that, right? And like, do we blame? The question I proposed in the group chat for one of the conversation was, which one is pretty much more important for us growing up, for our growth? Is it nature or is it nurture? So is it your family or is it the environment that you grew up in? Is it genetics, or is it the experience that you go through?
Me personally, it can't be. It has to be all of them combined. Really, I really don't see which one is more important because I mean your environment is gonna have an effect on you anyway. To me, your environment is the place or the area or the people or the energy that you surrounded by on a day-to-day basis. That's where you get your foundation from. You know what I'm saying? Genetics. I mean, genetics. To me, genetics is just it plays a good role. It plays a role, but to me, genetics is more of a physical thing. That's just my opinion. If that's what you ask, like if you don't think so, I mean, just give me your opinion. I can ask y'all questions on here too, right?
Yeah.
From what aspect did you mean
when I mentioned like genetics?
Yeah.
So we all know that when I say genetics, like when you just talking about a broad state, we know trauma can get passed down.
Oh, okay.
Through generations.
Yeah.
So just like I know as a grandparent, they will see characteristics from their child and their grandchild. You know what I'm saying? So just stuff like that. Not necessarily. Well, you can say genetics, but how that person was as a child, you can see that in their child and everything like that.
Like generational curses type.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily a curse, it
Not
be on
curse,
both
but
sides.
yeah.
The curse or the good side. Yeah, because man, that also plays a role in a part in who you are as an individual. It's like the domino effect, man. If your parent
Keep talking. I just can't look at Red.
like if your parent or your guardians or your family members, man, they used to a certain way of living and a certain way of thinking, is they're gonna naturally like pass it down to their offspring. You know what I'm saying? And if it's good, you keep it going. If it's bad, you gotta depend on somebody to break that generational curse. And when, especially if it's backed up for so like generation, it's hard to break something that concrete, has been happening for so long to the point that it's normal. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the outcast of your people or your environment. The outcast, the person who deemed crazy or just crazy at the moment because they can't nobody see it. You got to go through all the bullshit, the aches and pains, the people thinking something wrong with you for you to open their eyes. So I mean,
yeah, I think I'm a split decision, but if I did have to give an edge to one side or the other, I think I would be like 51-49 environment, like
that's
just the nature. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like I can speak on me, I can't speak on anybody else, but I feel like the nurture, like how my mom raised me, how my grandma raised me, that played a major part in how I carry myself, from a young age to now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't really say genetics over environment just because I've been placed in many environments.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I can fit in
Facts.
pretty much in any environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
that just comes from the experience part. My mom, she can't teach me. Well, she can't necessarily tell me how to really carry myself in certain environments, in
Like
certain
a college
circles,
campus.
like a college campus, like a business conference, or shit, even in the hood. We ain't grow up in the hood,
Can't
but
forget the trenches.
you know what I'm saying. But I know how to carry myself when I'm around those types of people with respect, because that's at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, is the respect.
Oddly enough, you want to know where I learned that at? When you talk about the hood aspect, work.
Prison, yeah.
I learned to adapt in there real quick.
That's a
I
fact.
know you ain't gonna tell me who really did it, but we can get an understanding.
Right.
Like one dude was like, "Yo, I know y'all in that bathroom smoking. So whoever it is, go in there and tell them stop. This dumb motherfucker gonna go right to the dude. Thank you. for your help.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to talk to you. Why you doing that? It is what it is. You learn to adapt.
See, somebody like that, whoever that person was, man, they not used to that environment. They not used to that type of thing going around. Because if you ask me, through my experience, like bro said, Cuzzo said, I'd have been in a lot of places where you got to have certain type of street smarts to even survive or even be outside or be even in that environment. If that was me, I'm sticking to the code. Like, who's smoking? I'd have been like, man, I don't know who's smoking.
Oh yeah, nah,
You got to go find that on your own.
I
You know what I'm
let
saying?
the dude ran the pod oddly enough.
Who
Dude did I talk to? The first dude, he ran the pod.
Hey,
That
well,
was
listen,
his
man.
fault.
Hey, listen. I don't know who it is. Whoever you are, I want to let y'all know.
Tell him.
Whoever in that pod, you get him out that pod ASAP. Because y'all being
Well, this oddly enough,
ran
that was
by someone who just basically,
this told on everybody.
come on, man. Y'all let that man run the pod. I ain't no savage or
Yeah.
nothing, but hey, man.
Damn right. I
Stick
think
to the
he
code,
ran
man.
He ran
to
the
you
goddamn
know?
pod.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Damn.
But just another like
That's it.
argument of like just where people get mostly their values from. Of course, you build them from your family. That's where you
Facts.
learn it from at first. But then when you start, shit start changing when that family start fucking you over. So that's where the experience. That's where the experience come from, man. So you now,
Man, what a
now
topic.
you have a different. Now you have a different mindset when it comes to the principles that you were taught, because you was taught, family is all you got. Blood is thicker than water. We got older and we say now that's not always the case.
What it is, yeah.
That's not always the case. So that's where the experience come from, it. And I think that's why it's like, that's why I'd rather take experience over education. You need the education.
But
That's a necessity.
Yeah, but what is education?
You know what I'm
Experience is education.
saying? That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is.
Right, but society thinks
Lecture.
education. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't
Society.
need somebody just talking to me.
I
I'd
don't
rather
know
just
why
do
y'all
it.
let me sit right
I
here.
don't know.
Cause I can't stop watching this movie.
What they got going?
I don't know what it is, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah, but that I would rather not sit in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that type of education.
Well,
It's beneficial, but
some classes you learn how to
Systematic,
play
though.
yeah,
spades. Cause we had auto together. We was in that motherfucker going in.
breaking their
Oh,
shoulder.
yeah, high school, man. Shout out to Mr. Weaver. His name Mr. Weaver, ain't it?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Weaver. Good man. We was playing spades in the back.
Yeah,
And you ain't catch us.
yeah, Votech, that's all the shit.
Nah, Mr. Weaver, good dude. And he taught us some stuff, man. Real respectful, man.
That's
But
a
yeah.
fact.
That's a fact.
But like what you was talking about, everything. That's why I said I couldn't really pick one, because how you was talking. When you go back and look at this and listen to your self talk, everything really
Runs together.
runs together. You know what I'm saying? It's still all linked up. You can't really have one without the other. You can't have one bad area with those, to me, to be a person of like high moral respect for yourself, self-respect, and others. You know what I'm saying? It all just correlates.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But environments do change you though,
they do.
because man, in the school, I'm Mr. Vaughan. You know, you put me in certain areas, man. If you haven't been around me in certain areas, like especially hostile areas, man. I went to school at Petersburg, Virginia. Man, they number one poorest city. Well, at the moment, it was number one poorest city in Virginia, man. Straight poverty. I'm really in the trenches, and I'm a whole different person. I'm the same person. I'm just the different Tylic. Like, I'm way more aware. I'm way more, like, I wouldn't say hostile, but I mean, in the way I am, man, I'm more hostile. I don't speak much. I don't smile much. I always show respect, but and I'm always on my P's and Q's, and always thinking like, if it go down, you gotta do this and do that. Just the environment will change your way of thinking. It'll change to a different person. My father did a few years, enough years in the penitentiary, man. If you know my father, man, you know he's all he do is laugh, joke, and kick shit, man. But you sit down and listen to the stories, and the things he went through in prison and how he had to change, you would never think like, damn, you had to be. It's gonna turn you into an animal sometime. Like
Yeah.
it just depends. If you in a business in a business environment where people got money, or people thinking on a high level when it comes to finances, entrepreneurship, and things of that nature, if you can adapt, you go hop in there. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you from, what you been through. You'll be able to talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully walk that walk. But that's rare to be able to adapt like that.
That's a fact.
But experience is the key. You know what I'm
That's
saying? When
key.
they hire somebody, you can have a degree with no experience. You got a degree with no experience, but we can't hire you, man. We go experience, because that's a big investment.
And I don't mean to go off topic just a little bit.
Yeah.
But just like working in higher education, and like just when students just put their request in, and it's like you saying, like when you talk about education, the systemized. You know what I'm saying?
Systematic, yeah.
You know, people would either like they would cuss us out or just tell us like a whole story of why like they need this transcript so they can keep a job. They need this transcript so they can get the job. I really don't think they would hire somebody if you didn't have the experience. You know what I'm saying? So if you got the experience, I just hate how jobs would do people if they know this is the person that we need. But just because I can't show you a piece of paper, I don't think that's right.
Systematic.
I don't think that's right.
Financial slavery is all about money, because to get that piece of paper, guess what? You gotta pay money.
You gotta pay more.
Because there's always a test somewhere in there, like for you to get certain certifications or certain, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be crazy when you lose a job because you ain't got certain paperwork, man. And for real, to get that paperwork, not only do you have to pay for it, you gotta pass it. And if you don't pass it, you gotta keep paying for it until you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel, you know, and just on the other side, if I'm being productive, if I'm bringing you money, at the end of the day, what I need that piece of paper for? If I already knew, if you know that I'm qualified to do this job because I already produced the work, why do I need it for now?
That's a fact. You know,
a lot of these CEOs don't even be having like master's degrees and
they don't even be having high school diplomas,
they be
man.
dropping out. These billionaires is either inherited, or most stories is stories like that. Motherfucker dropping out and just hustling, getting to it.
Yeah, I ain't mad about the inheritance, but man, because hopefully I can get to a point where my kids can inherit.
That's a fact.
You know, valuable things, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to teach them that this ain't come easy. I'm going to give them the game. I ain't just go, you know, but I gravitate to the people who got it out the mud, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who had to go out and venture out on their own, go against all odds, you know what I'm saying? Hop out, leap out on faith and self-confidence, no matter the circumstance or no matter who's, you know, who's doubting them, you know what I'm saying? Because that's who I am. That's who I feel like. That's who we are.
That's definitely the people you want to network with.
Yeah, because they know the real, the experience,
it's
man.
The work ethic.
Yeah, you hear me?
Ethic.
You know what I'm saying, like, man, it take a lot of heart to keep failing until you succeed, bro.
Yeah.
If you aim high, you will fail a higher amount of time. When you aim high, man, you aim to be great. You aim for greatness, man. You go fail a whole lot of times. You go be humiliated a whole lot of times, man. And just to keep doing it over and over again, you have to have certain level of self-confidence, man, a certain level of heart and courage, bro, to
That's
even
a fact.
keep going.
That was one of the questions too. Just how do you bounce back from losses? Like if you just keep failing over and over and over again. Like what helps you stay, you know, be self-motivated to keep going? Because I ask myself this question a lot, and I feel like if people ask y'all about me, one of the things you would say, I'm a hard worker. In a sense.
Yeah, don't we know it? Yeah. I mean, you stay on top of us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when Joe go get
You
his
don't even take
paperwork,
holidays off.
And then if you ask me, I tell you I ain't doing enough.
That's me though, bro.
I tell you I'm
You
not.
do say that.
I tell you I'm not disciplined enough. You know what
Me
I'm saying?
too, bro.
And it's just like, it's like you kind of question like your purpose a little bit, because you know what really excites you, excites you and shit like that when you do it, but then the same shit that excites you disappoints you like a motherfucker.
Stop looking at me, because I'm about to start laughing. I'm trying to be serious, because I know what's going on. Just stop looking.
Your fault. But like it also disappoints you like a motherfucker too, because you keep failing at it. So it's like why I keep doing this shit. And then if your purpose is like you want to help other people, those same, if people don't show, gratitude towards you, be grateful for what you're doing for them, then it's like, what I need to keep doing this for if y'all not appreciative of the shit I've been doing for you. So how do y'all and what saying, stay self motivated to keep taking those losses but keep going at the same time?
Because I know greater coming. I mean, it may not seem like it at the moment, but greater coming. Just like he said, you stepping out on faith. I know greater got to be coming. Greater got to be on the other side. So, whether it's just, keep praying to help with the self-motivation, I know it's coming. I might not know when, but it's coming. I think about it every time I put in for, like, a promotion. I keep getting losses, but it's coming.
I pray that you get that though, bro. Keep going.
Appreciate it.
That's a fact. Anybody?
I ain't want to cut nobody out. I got an answer, but you want to go ahead, cuz?
Well, yeah. Yeah, like Duran said, like, I know greater coming, because, like, for how many times I've been telling you I've been looking for another job for, like, a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I keep getting, like, shut down for jobs that I know I'm qualified for, or that I'm overqualified for. But I'm like, maybe that ain't the one that God want me to have.
Fair.
So I just keep on going, keep on filling out applications, keep on going to interviews, knowing that God ain't bring me this far just to leave me. So he must got something better for me on the other side. I just got to keep on working on it.
Let me ask you, before you go, let me ask y'all to what moment in y'all life helped y'all grow that faith? Because it had to be a moment. Like, of course, we go to church, whatever. But it had to really be a moment in your life where you be like, damn, God is real.
My daughter being born.
That was that moment.
At that moment, I know I had to keep going in. Got to.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the same time, that allows me to set an example.
Something to live for.
Yeah.
The grind for the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stay focused for something greater than yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And with me, man, that's like my motivation. Like, if you want to go past certain heights, you know what I'm saying? If you got a great mind, you want to be great, man, you gonna have to go through that fire, man, that ring of fire, man. And I feel like if you look at all the greats, and from any aspect, it don't matter what type of, it don't matter from speakers to athletes to it don't matter, man. They got a hell of a story. They got a trials and tribulation. And I ask myself, like, you want to be great so bad, you claim, but you look at all these people you look up to or you got respect for, and they on large platforms, man. They really went through some major stuff. What makes you think you just go ease your way into it? It's part of the process. You gotta accept it as part of the process, man. And then, man, if you get more on the spiritual side, like, I was always told, God don't put nothing on you can't handle. He give his strongest soldiers the worst battles. And man, I just lost my brother, my best friend, you know what I'm saying, to a homicide, murder. And you would think this shit'll break me. It'll break me, you know what I'm saying? Or I quit. I ain't gonna cap, like, every day is a struggle. But me and my brother, my family, man, y'all family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So family is love, kinfolk is blood, but blood and love is just a double dose of win. But man, I look at the people I love who love me, you know what I'm saying? And I see how they look up to me. I look up to them. I see how they love me. I love them. I see how they pray for me, and they still got faith in me. You know what I'm saying? And they support everything I do. Is like I can't quit. People who get in situations like me or live how I'm living right now, they commit suicide. They give up on their hopes and dreams. They depressed. They can't shake it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I ask how I don't even know how I be. I just hear my brother's voice, man. Like everything I taught him. And when you a big brother, you know what I'm saying, you always giving knowledge to your little brother. You know what I'm saying? And I be thinking about, man, if the shoe was on the other foot, man, I hope my brother would've, you know what I'm saying, did what I told him to do. You know what I'm saying? Stay solid. You know, still have love in your heart. Think about the people who love you, man. Just keep going. You know, keep chasing your dreams regardless. I'm always going to be with you. I'm going to be with you. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, now I'm on that side. You know what I'm saying? So, me teaching my brother that, you know, I'm talking about standing on that. Now that he gone, just physically, you know, he here with me spiritually, but I always think, like, man, remember what you told Monty? If this shit was to happen, because we always spoke about this. We talking about being self-motivated. You know what I'm saying? This shit just keep me going, because I hear my brother like, yeah, because when we used to argue when he was here, he used to be like, when I fuck up, he used to be like, yeah, bro, this is what you told me. When he used to check me, he used to check me with my own words. You know, as he should. I always tell bro, it don't matter who, you stand on what's real, what's right. You know what I'm saying? I hear him in my head now, like, man, you better not quit. You better not quit, bro. You still got Ma, you still got all your other brothers, your sisters, bro. We don't fold. You know what I'm saying? So I always go back to his strength. He represented strength. My family represents strength. You know what I'm saying? And just wanted to be great, man. We are already black men. You know what I'm saying? You can date back generation, man. They always want us to fail, man. I always want to prove somebody wrong. The people who don't got faith in me, man, my oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Because they want us to fail so bad. And I'm like, when you get hit with something hard, they like, I know this shit gonna break them. They like, yeah, go get the popcorn. You hear me, man? We about to sit back and watch this shit. And then when you shake back and you don't fold up, you got hit with the worst thing you can ever feel in your life, or just get hit with, you can't find a certain job you want, or whatever the case may be. And motherfuckers like, yeah, and you constantly telling people like, yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. And the more you say you gonna make it, the more they like, he gonna break. Oh, we got hit with this. Oh yeah, it's definitely time. And you stand up on their motherfucking ass like a king. You still got your faith in God. You still got your faith in yourself, your family, bro. Even if you stand alone, and you still can't be shaking this greatness. When you die, you'll never die. I'm focusing on never dying. Even if I die today or tomorrow, I ain't gonna never die.
That's a fact.
You know, that's myself, man. Legacy, man. You build your legacy on your people, your loved ones, and that's how I stay self-motivated, bro. Until it's my turn, that's how I'm going. Pain and all.
How about you, Ford? How you stay self-motivated?
How you follow that?
Exactly. I don't know.
You can't follow that.
Yes, you can, bro.
Ah, boy.
You got your own trials and tribulation.
The way I stay self-motivated
Yeah.
is, I know that with my faith in God, that He can do it, because I tried Him before. I went to Him in prayer before about a situation. He's always came through. He might not have came through when I wanted Him to come through, or came through when I think He should have came through, but He came through right on time. He always came through when I least expected it. For example, me and my wife, we have been trying to have children for about over a year. Then we finally stopped. So one day she came home from work. She said, "Babe, I want a glass of wine." I said, "Well, go ahead and take a glass of wine." She said, "No, I think I'm about to take a pregnancy test." So she took that pregnancy test, and it came up positive. She came in the room. She said, "Babe, I'm pregnant." I said, "What?" She said, "Did she show the test?" I said, "Nah, take another one." That one came up positive. I went to the store, got some more. Because I didn't believe it.
Yeah, it's facts.
And everyone came up positive. So I said, make a doctor's appointment. Went to the doctor. Doctor said, "Yeah, you pregnant." We won't try it then. We had stopped trying. We said, we just going to wait on God. And that shows me, tell you that when you just put it all in God's hands, he gonna come through for you.
Yeah, for sure.
So
man.
that's what we did. We put it all in God's hands, and He came through. So just with that job situation I'm going through, I decided to just put it all in God's hands because I know He's gonna come through for me. He might not come through when I want Him to come through, but He can come through right on time.
Definitely. So you got I got a little cousin on the way.
Oh yeah, his name.
Yeah.
Oh, got a little boy. Yeah.
Oh shit, hey bro.
Thank you.
Congrats, cuzzo.
Thank you.
For real, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep them coming.
Oh, you next? Oh, no.
Hey man. Hey, listen. If I'm next, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I'm gonna stand on. I'm gonna be a man, dog. I'm gonna take care of mine, love on mine till the day I die. You hear me? Win, lose, draw, or die for mine. You hear me? And that's on motto. He know it straight up.
No, I feel that.
Proudly bred the orange jumpsuit for mine.
Yeah, as you should.
I'm already prepared.
Yeah.
I'm already prepared, man.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lift up my shirt in here.
I already like wearing jeans.
Nah, I ain't trying to be in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's churches in that penitentiary, man. We black men.
Yeah.
Don't want to.
Don't want to. It got to be, but it got to be.
I just thank
Oh,
God I
something
can go
you love.
home every day when I go there.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Bro.
That's
That's
a
fact.
perspective for your ass.
That is a fact.
Nah, I did have a question, but before that, I would say for me, I think I get more self-motivated. I don't know how this is gonna sound, but when I start being a little more selfish,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like when I stop focusing on other, like the intent of just helping other people to achieve whatever, I just be like, just do it. So now the purpose is not to help these people. Now the purpose is to make myself happy. You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I'll just be sitting around and I'll just be like, okay, Derek, graduated high school, graduated college, twice. You got the fraternity. You got 2 businesses. You're in good health. Like,
Pop your
Derek,
shit,
like
bro.
you really that dude for real.
Yeah, you gotta
like,
start accepting it, man.
I bring value to a lot of shit. Even if I can't personally help you, I can lead you to wherever you need to go. I bring value to everybody around.
Man, cuz pop your shit. Sometimes you gotta say fuck being
know what I'm
humble, bro.
saying?
You gotta pop that collar.
You know what I'm saying? I bring, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be humble about that.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? When I know this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Bring value to anybody. So when I start being selfish, you know what I'm saying? That's when I start feeling better. Being more self-motivated to get up and like, you know, you gotta do this shit, Derek. You still gonna be that guy. You gonna take these bumps in the road, but you gonna get there though. I don't know how long it gonna take, but you still gonna get down that road though. So that's just my mindset when I just try to, you know what I'm saying, try to get motivated to get up and do shit like that. But I had a question when you was talking to Tylic. It was like, do you think it could be a negative? Just like how we were saying, like, you know, black people, you know what I'm saying, they be trying to put us down for the longest time, still is. And the best revenge is success. You know what I'm saying? You got people that want to see you fail. So is it, even though success is the best revenge, when you proving people wrong, can it be a negative of trying to prove, you know what I'm saying, just keep trying to prove shit to people?
To me, it depends on if it bring you peace. Because sometimes people do prove people wrong just to prove them wrong, and they go through all these trials and tribulations just to prove somebody I can be successful. I would say, man, before you be successful because you proving somebody wrong, because that can be fuel to your, that joint could charge you up, and it charge me up just like, oh, you think I'm gonna fail, and I just show you that I can do it just to shut you up instead of me really just doing it purely for just for myself and myself only. It just depends, you know what I'm saying? I prove people wrong a lot of times, and it didn't bring me no peace. It actually brought me more problems. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on if it's worth it. Because sometimes controversy is worth it. You know, change don't come without controversy. So sometimes you gotta be like, shit. Alright, you want to test it? That's what I mean. So you gotta gain your respect. And it's sad, man, because I'm the type of person who give mutual respect. Mutual respect is just moral respect. But that's not how society is, man. People disrespect you way more, especially when they don't know what you're capable of and what you can do, because you are humble. Because you rather be like, you know, I'm going to let you have it, man. I'm just let you have it. Even though, man, if just letting somebody have it all the time bring you peace, I say go for it. I just say go for what brings you peace. But to me, sometimes I got to hop on your neck. And it brings me peace to see you fold up and you for me to the words you just shot at me, because words hurt, dog. Words hurt, bro. Words kill. You know, words heal too. But if you would throw them at me, man, well, that's all right, man. I want you to throw them at me because I fuel off that, I charge off that, and to be a king and to be kings, a king, royalty, not the king. It's only, hey, I ain't the king of all kings, but hey, I'm a God, the big king. I'm a king on earth. I'm a little king.
That's right. Had a follow-up question. Did y'all want to go before I ask the follow-up?
Nah,
question?
go ahead.
All right, so
roll it.
That's another thing where when you talk about words, we all know words is a powerful thing. People always say you gotta speak shit to existence. You know what I'm saying? They always say that. Manifest it and shit like that. But I feel like that was another principle growing up, that it was cat. There was like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt.
Yeah, words hurt, man.
That's a lie.
Words
Biggest
hurt.
lie. And you gotta speak on the lies, man. Even if it's traditional, even if our elders taught us that. Our elders taught us that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta look at what era they come from. You know what I'm saying? They was from an era where they was being called, I'm talking about our people, being called niggas,
Treated bad.
bees, hoes, spat on, raped. You know what I'm saying? They train themselves mentally to say, man, what you say, well,
that's okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
When it's not. But it was either, if I say something to this man or this woman, hey, Emmett Till got murdered for whistling. I'm talking about brutally murdered. Now, let's be honest. Put ourselves in Emmett Till's shoes in that era. Knowing if Emmett Till would have knew he was going to get murdered like that, you think he would have whistled at that white woman?
No.
Hell nah. And if he would have whistled, his ass would have hopped back on that train.
Yeah.
Fast. Like but sticks and stones, man. Sticks and stones, man. It do hurt. But back then, you hold your head down. Yes sir, no sir. You get spat on. Yes sir, no sir. You get called out your name. Yes sir, no sir. You get tied to that tree and get beat until sometime you
can't
die.
even tell a soul.
Yes sir, no sir. So in your mind, sticks and stones, man. You can. It's hurt, but them words never hurt me. Them words did hurt, cause back then them words turned into action.
That's a fact.
So when somebody say something to you and be like, yeah, you run into a killer and you know they about, when I see you, I'm gonna get you. Them words will get to you. Or you run into somebody who known for fighting, hurting people. And they say, when I see you, it's on sight. We go fight when I see you. Them words gonna hurt you at that very moment because them words will turn into thoughts.
Yeah.
So
how they be saying about liars? Like you say it long enough, you gonna start believing it yourself.
Yeah. It's a mental thing.
So somebody else, like you saying back in that time, you just gotta accept it. So people come up to you and telling you just a nigga, you ain't shit, blah blah blah.
All right.
Keep doing that shit over
It's
and
easier.
over. Keep doing that shit over and over.
It's easier.
Now you just accept
It's
it,
easier.
and then that's where the trauma comes
It's
in.
easier, right?
And
It's
you just
easier.
pass that down.
Numbness.
Yep.
Now you numb, and you don't even.
We talked about that when we was talking about
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I won't be watching videos no more. But when we just black people get killed on camera, just by police and shit, and it's just like you see it, and you just be like,
It's the norm.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
see it, you shake your head, and you turn to the next channel.
it's the normal now. Even though that shit been happening,
facts.
but now the world can see the shit happening.
Yeah, that's why they killed Malcolm X, going against Fred Hampton. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King wanted peace. They smoked him too. Your and they ain't do nothing but speak.
That's it.
They didn't do nothing but speak, and they got
words was powerful,
and it scared them. It scared them so bad that they couldn't win with words, because their words wasn't powerful enough. They had to go pick that steel up and take their voice away. See, they got locked up. Man, Martin Luther King got locked up over 20 sometimes. This man is fully peaceful. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, all the people like that, man. They lock them up because it's like, man, and locking them up ain't do nothing. They was like, yeah, when I get out, I'm back on it. As soon as they got out them bars, guess what? They back on the civil rights movement. They back on public TV saying, oh yeah, y'all folks got us messed up, knowing, especially back then, you gonna die. Like, it's only a matter of time. All of them got smoked for expressing their opinion. Nah, not even opinion, their facts for their people. You know what I'm saying? If words didn't hurt, they might still be here right now. But it hurt them people so bad. And Malcolm X, his own people killed him.
Yeah.
Because he ain't like what he was saying, speaking the truth, man. So
they found that person had that slave mentality.
Yeah, the whole time.
To turn on his people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean,
that's how it be.
Your voice, man. So it silenced people like who come from our era, man. It's a domino effect. You take your voice away, man. It's over, man. So I always speak your mind, bro. I encourage everybody to speak their mind. We gonna go one day.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta think about our ancestors, man. If they didn't speak up, if they didn't start using words that hurt them people back, and start turning them words into action, we wouldn't be sitting at this table right now. We'll be standing up while they sit down eating. Our wives be having aprons on. We be out there still building up America, you know.
Yeah. That's a fact. But just going back just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just when I proposed the question, is proving yourself, can be negative. Only reason I say that because I think a lot of times people put a definition, or I should rather say people put a destination on success. You know what I'm saying? People be like they got to get to this certain point in order to be successful. So while you out here trying to prove yourself for other people, in reality, you probably already progressed past, several levels past where you was already at. But just because you're not at that certain position that you're at, you feel like you failed yourself. So now you I want to say overworking yourself, trying to prove to yourself, you know what I'm saying, that you still got to get there. Even though you good here, you don't already pass that expectation of you. That's already. Yeah. But in your mind, you still got to get to that certain place. So I feel like that can be a negative component when you start defining success and shit like that.
To me, real success is peace and happiness.
Peace and happiness.
At the end of the day, like, people be millionaires, billionaires. People have the best lives it look like materialistically. You know what I'm saying? And they be committing suicide, killing their kids, killing themselves. They be go out here and do some crazy stuff. And people like us who come from the mud, we like, man, you got all that for you to just do some wild stuff like that. Why are you not happy? Because materialistic stuff is really don't define happiness, man. Happiness is something inside. You know what I'm saying? So what is success? Not a bunch of money.
I about to say, a lot of people look at it like that. You got that wrong mindset. Yeah, okay, cool. They got the money. They successful.
But ain't no wrong with money, man. Because to be honest, I want to be financially stable. So, because of me, I use that money in retire my family, retire my mama, my grandmama, man, my auntie, man, my pops, you know what I'm saying, my uncles. Let them live, let them live life. You know what I'm saying? Stop working all their life, because man, we work all our life. I was just talking to my grandmama the other day. She's 70-something years old. My grandmama, man, she's a workhorse, bro. to the point like she still is like, man, she's 70. I'm like, man, you 70-something years old and you still working overnight every day, 2 or 3 shift, double shifts, man. I'm like,
You gotta chill.
man, I want to see you go live, man. I want to see you out on the beach, or I want to see you like. My grandmama like to go fishing, man, just on the biggest lake, on the biggest, just peaceful, bro. You know, whatever she want. My mama, whatever she want, man. I be telling them like, man, I'm trying to retire before 35, man. I'm 28, and they like, my grandmama like, damn, boy, but she like 35.
Yes.
She said, I'm 70 something. That's how you gonna do that?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I want her to see it. Because she deserve it. I feel like she deserve it more than I do. My mama deserve it more than I do. You know what I'm saying? They just sacrifice so much for me and my family and my brothers, cousins, and shit like that, that they deserve that. So, you know what I'm saying? Success for me was to be able to make my whole family happy. That's what made me happy.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I think my issue was because I always wanted to be financially stable, but I think my issue was I put a price on it. I put a tag on it.
Why not though?
I always said, you know, I want to be the first millionaire in my family. That's still the goal.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
But at the same time, I'll still be the first 6-figure maker in my family.
Yeah,
I'll still be the first person making $80,000 a year in the family.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So now, you know,
Yeah.
why not?
Bars.
Let's reach that first goal first.
Yeah, man.
Work your way up.
And then I can go to that
Facts.
6-figure. Then I can go to 150,
Step by step.
500.
Yes, sir.
Then I could be that first millionaire. So I think that's where my issue was coming in. I'm like, 'cause none of us got a plan. We're not millionaires, so none of us got a plan of how to make $1 million.
We don't know how to make $1 million.
But we know how to make 300 in a day. Let's just say a day. Okay, let's just find another way to make that 300 a day. So
Yeah.
then we just double it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we
Right.
just find another way to make that. You know what I'm saying? So one step at a time. So
Yeah.
that's why I was pressuring
Yeah, bro.
myself and doing that shit.
And that's alright though. You just want the best for yourself. But you know it's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. The average person don't even know how to make 300 in one day. All right, let's do the math real fast, man. So 300 is roughly 30 days.
Niggas don't even be making that.
It's roughly 30 days in a month, right?
Yeah.
So 300 times 30, that's 9,000 a month.
You know what
So
I'm
the
saying?
average person still don't know how to make
Yeah.
$300
That's
a
what I'm
day.
saying. That was,
You hear me? Like that's
I'm
9K a
out
month.
Thinking
man.
it's a small
Times
number.
12.
You know what I'm saying?
That's 108,000 a year. That's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
six figures.
That's
So
six
that's
figures.
300 a day.
And
You know
niggas
what I mean?
not even making half of that a month.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to make
Niggas not even making a quarter that a month.
6 figures, you got to learn how to make
300 a day.
at least 300 a day.
Yeah.
Who taught us how to make 300 a day?
And that's where the hustle come in. That's where the experience
Facts.
come in. At.
Exactly, man.
Cause you feel like I'd be like, oh, when you break it down into smaller pieces, you be like, okay, I make that, boom. Oh, how many times I gotta sell that, or how many times I gotta do that to make that in a day, boom. Okay, got that under control. Now how can I double that? Boom. Just keep going. Just compound effect. Just
Hell
keep,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man. So
that's it.
success is different.
Yeah.
Different types of success, I'll say.
I guess before the last question.
Lord.
Yeah, the
Get
last
yourself,
question.
man. Get
I'm
yourself
about to.
some water
Don't
over
worry about that. The last question I got for y'all is
I'll take that, John.
got it. The last question I got for y'all. I stopped.
Drinking responsibly, too,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? I'll start with Ford first.
And wear your seatbelt.
Stupid.
Sober up before you do that.
So pretty much it's a self-reflection question. If someone were to come to you and ask who you are, what would that answer be? Ford.
Come back to me.
It's a hard question when you actually just sit down. You gotta really know yourself though. You know what I'm saying? Rand, what would your answer be?
I'm black, educated, alright, great work ethic, and don't get it twisted. You know, just like Tylic was saying earlier, you learn how to adapt. So you know, you may see me in one way here, but if you put me in whatever situation, then I could be who you asking me to be. So you know, I mean, I'm great. Gonna be great. Continue to be great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm me.
You him. You him.
I'm me. I'm me.
That's a fact. Tylic.
I'ma just say, for the most part, I know who I am. For the most part, you know, I'm still a work in progress, man. I'm a youngin'. I'm a young OG though, cause you know, I've been through so much. I done did so many things. I done experienced so many things. But man, I'm still learning new things about myself every day. But if somebody asks me who I am, I would say, man, I'm a king, man. I'm a king under the king. You know, we all supposed to be in God's image. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person with a purpose, a high purpose. I'm a very, very strong person. You know what I'm saying? Mentally and emotionally, spiritually, and I'm at my weakest point. I'm the strongest I've ever been. You know, I'm a strong person, man. I'm a person with goals and aspirations, man. I'm a person who like to see others win. I don't care if you white, black, green, blue. If you a person with a good heart, good mind, man, I want to see you win, bro. I'm a person who will stand on all 10 toes, man, for what I believe in. Win, lose, draw, or die, man. R.I.P. to the GOAT, man. That's why he gone. He'll never die in vain, man. That's the type of person I'm trying to be, man. I'm a person that'll give you the shirt off his back, the last dollar in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm the person who forgive damn near his worst enemy. Well, I ain't gonna say my worst enemy. I'm still working on that. I'm asking God to get that off my chest, but right now I ain't there yet. But I forgive, man. I forgive a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Who throw me up under the bus. But you know what I say? Hey, man. Jesus took all that shit too. I look at myself in the mirror and be like, man, why the fuck I gotta keep going through certain things? Why I gotta keep being the person up under the bus? You know what I say? Because, man, I'm the chosen one. You really gotta be the chosen one, because sometimes you gotta look at what you're going through and look at the average person. I be looking at people and be like, man, this was stressing you out today? This why you mad today? This why you sad today? This why you want to quit today? Well, you can never be me. Not saying you can't be great. And I'm only 28 years old. People still think I'm a baby, man. I talk to my elders, you know what I'm saying? They like, man, you a baby. That's what come out their mouth until they hear my voice. And what I got to say, like, damn, yeah, man. I want to see everybody win. I don't want to see no pain. I don't want to see no violence. I don't, you know, but I'm also a person who can be violent. I'm also a person who could be disrespectful at moments. You hear me? You hear me? Like, I can also be a person who contradicts himself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm also a person who, go against my own morals at times when I can't control my temper or my emotion or how I'm feeling at the moment. You know, I'm still human. I'm a person who's still learning more about myself. But, man, if you go ask for the good or the bad, man, my good definitely outweighs my bad. My bad really comes from people taking my good for granted. And I be having to be like, man, I done let you take. And that's my fault, though. When I keep, you know what I'm saying, forgiving and letting people get over me over and over again, even though I know they're capable, you know, they'll do it again. But, I mean, the God I serve and the God I believe in, bro. When it's my time to go, man, I'm a want grace, bro. I can't ask God for something that I won't give nobody else. You know what I'm saying? When Judgment Day coming, and I'm sitting here, and it's just me. It ain't gonna be us.
That's a fact.
It's just gonna be me and my deeds. You know what I'm saying? Even Monty, you know, he my angel right now. He gonna be over there in the corner looking like, hey, bro, I hope I'm over here with you, bro. But hey, bro, you got to answer to that right now. So I'm going to want some graces. I ain't perfect, man. I'm a demon some days. You know what I'm saying? But I always got a good heart. I always got a pure heart, man. When I say I'm a demon, I ain't even talking about full blown. Because if that's the case, I wouldn't forgive. If that's the case, a whole lot of motherfuckers would be dead right now. You hear me? If that's the case, I would have been ran up as a whole lot of cribs right now. I would have smacked some people that I love to death because they wasn't loyal. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't for me like I was for them. That'll hurt your feelings. So It depends, man. So, but I'ma always have a good heart. I'ma always want peace, even at my maddest moment. You know, I mean, sometimes I want wreck. Sometimes I want to go, put them hollows in my Glock. Not to hurt innocent people, but you know. So I mean, I ain't no perfect. I ain't about to sit here and act like I'm perfect either. You said what you see is what you get. But I still got faith in God. I still got love in my heart. You know, I still got forgiveness in my heart. So man, I'm gonna just keep working towards that. I'm gonna keep working towards my goal. I can't be stopped. I can't be killed. You know, you could kill me, and my name gonna live forever. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully God accept me, man. So that's who I am.
And consistent, because you've been saying that same stuff since we were class.
And you know it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
People be thinking I be capping.
Yeah.
And I know you all my life. This my blood cousin, and that's my blood cousin. And you know me, and y'all know me all my life. And this man just said, I've been saying that all my life, bro. And people be telling me like, man, you just think you this, you think you that. Nah, this really me. I've been that. You know what I'm saying? When you test it and you know who I am, that don't hurt my feet. And it turned me into rebel mode. I turned into a rebel. I turned into that problem you said I was when I really wasn't at that moment. Now I'm going to give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm working towards not being like that, just letting God handle it all the time, because, you know, I make irrational decisions, man. I say messed up things sometimes because I'm caught up in my flesh instead of just, you know, being more connected to my spiritual side. But I'm in a work in progress, bro.
Forward.
Before I say what I gotta say, you can't follow them Vaughns. I'll tell you. Can't follow them Vaughns.
So you can't do what, cuz?
Can't follow them Vaughns.
Why you say that?
Cause when y'all take the mic, just like your grandpa and Reverend Vaughn,
yes sir,
man.
Yeah.
When they got up in church,
The
and
goats,
they spoke,
man.
You felt it.
The goats.
That's a fact.
Whether they was speaking or they singing, you felt it.
You know it.
But
That's some Vaughns for you.
But
You know my grandpa was Vaughn.
yeah, old Jerry Vaughn.
Yep. Shout out to them, man. Hey, R.I.P. Uncle Bug, man. We know him as Uncle Bug, man. Reverend Vaughn, man. He one of the reasons why I still believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care who I'm around, what's going on, if it's me or against anybody. I'm standing on that. Now, I'm a renegade Christian now. Meaning, I still have my own opinion, but I still believe in what I believe in. So I just stood up against anybody, any religion. And to me, religion keeps us separate anyway. We all supposed to be one. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care if you're a Buddhist. I don't care if you're an atheist. As long as you got a good heart and a good head on your shoulders, guess what? I can link with you. And if I'm gonna be judged by that, and if I ain't solid to my religion through that, I don't want to be that. Cause to me, we all God's children.
Yep.
Regardless. So if I'm a judge somebody else because I'm a Christian and they don't whoop-de-whoop, that ain't no Christian. You a fake. You a fraud. Who are you to judge somebody else because you believe? Yeah, I said that.
I love it.
Yeah,
Church folk.
Facts.
I love
And
it.
I'm in that church every Sunday. You hear me? Mount Moriah Baptist Church, Tugger Road, man. If you ain't doing them, come pull up, man.
I love it.
Yeah,
This is why we had this man on the show.
Yeah, straight up.
How we ain't had him a long time ago?
We did.
Hey Joe, miss another episode.
Yeah.
It's all right. We got you covered.
Joe, take a leave of absence.
Gonna make that man want to quit. I love it though.
That's a fact.
But
I love it.
damn, what was the question?
Just if pretty much someone just asks you who you are, what would that answer be? No surface level shit. You know what I mean?
See, I be getting ready to talk.
Don't let them do you like that, cuz. Go at them.
No basic shit.
Go at them,
You
cuz.
know what I'm saying? It's deeper than you know.
Go at them,
I'm an imperfect person,
Yes, sir.
striving to be what God already has in His plan for me to be. Like for a long time in my life, I tried to live my life based on what people thought I should do, or whether people like me or not like me. And I had to realize I won't put on this earth for people to like me. I was put on I was put on this earth to glorify God and to know that as long as He is satisfied with my life, it don't matter what nobody else has to say.
Pop your ish, cuz.
So every day of my life, I'm just striving to be more like Him and to be a better me. I'm trying to be better than what I was yesterday.
Facts.
I feel that. If someone would ask me that question, I would say probably like the last few words.
R.I.P. to the Whitney, dog. R.I.P. to the Whitney.
Probably the last few words Tylic mentioned. Like, I'm a hate y'all, man. Ignorant.
Crazy.
But I would say I'm a work in progress myself. Honestly, I'm all over the place. Honestly, because
Thanks, me too.
if you like Tylic, you listen to Tylic, you know what I'm saying, he forgive people. I don't mind not forgiving nobody. God's still working on me, but I just feel like I don't have to in order for me to keep my peace. I could be peaceful without forgiving somebody. I cut off the closest family members. I haven't talked to them in years.
I respect that, cuz. I got a question for you, though, if you don't mind me cutting you off a little bit. Alright, so all because you're not talking to them or not communicating with them, does that mean you haven't forgiven? What is forgiveness? You at peace. To me, since you at peace with it and it's not bothering you, to me that's a sign of sense of forgiveness because of
in a sense, I would say it can be, but I just don't think about it. But if you bring up the situation, it's fuck him forever. That's how I really feel about that person. I don't need that person to be
When you
in
see
my
that
vicinity.
person, do your mood change? Like, you have like...
Nah, I keep it cordial. I don't speak. I don't look that person away. I know what I'm in that environment for, so I didn't go in there, do what I gotta do. I haven't been in the same environment than them in years, so I don't know what situation I would be in with this person anyway, but nah, I don't.
to me, cuz I think, I mean, you got the right to not talk to them. You got the right to keep your peace. Just giving you your peace is giving you a peace, but really, I think you done forgave them, and you don't even know you forgave them. Because me, when I don't forgive people, you know, people who tried me, and I ain't forgave them, or you know how I am. I wish I could do what you do. Just act like they ain't there. Me, I'm at your neck. I couldn't wait to get in your face. I want to let you know something. I don't like you. You did this, you did that made me feel this way. It hurt me that bad. I don't like you. I really want to pop you in your face. I'ma pray that I don't break your jaw, or you don't break my jaw while I'm trying to break yours. Just win, lose, draw, die with me. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But I let people, man, cuz you ain't wrong for that. But you ever did something to somebody and you wanted them to forgive you real bad and they didn't?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. Nah.
You a good man. And you ain't never. Shit, you been married since we was shit. Bro, you ain't never did nothing to know. You ain't perfect. I ain't never seen you do nothing to nobody, bro. I ain't never seen you hate on nobody. I ain't not one time. I know you all my life. Now certain things that you know that I don't know about yourself. You know, like you have them conversations with yourself, man. I be in the crib sometime. I can't stand this motherfucker. Boy, if I hop on his neck, man, I can't wait to get on this neck. But that ain't to the open, you know what I'm saying? We all human.
That's right.
I've been in those situations in like high school or whatever. Of course, we was young. We didn't really have. We could have, but we didn't really have control over our emotions like we do now.
Yeah, facts.
But the people that I did have issue with, I grew up and learned that was some bullshit.
So good.
You just did.
What?
It happened to me all the time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But
Happened to everybody probably.
realized the issue that I had with that person, it was for nothing. So I got past that shit. So yeah, I mind my business. I do what I gotta do. If you don't like me, you gotta go to therapy. If you don't like me, you got a problem with yourself. Cause I don't do anything to people to make you not like me.
I feel
If
like
you just don't like me because of my success, that's on you.
yeah, that's on them.
That's on you.
But I ain't gonna lie though, with me, I ain't gonna lie, man. Some of y'all who don't like me now, I wouldn't like me either. Because majority of people who don't like, I don't go around doing anything to nobody for no reason. So if you hear somebody say they don't like me, ask them why.
People don't like the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, people don't like the truth. Like you're saying, speak your mind.
Yeah.
People don't, let's be real, people don't want to hear the truth.
Cause they
these
can't
days.
handle it.
No one, let's be real. Majority of people don't want to hear the truth these days, bro. They don't.
Well, you can't
It's
be
just
no,
like we have this group. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I expect you to tell me what it is.
yeah.
I expect you to tell me what it is. And we know how we are.
I don't
Yeah,
want.
that's how me and Joe got the best relationship.
No yes men around me.
I want to say you and Joe's got the best relationship.
Come on, man, that's love. But we gonna tell each other what the fuck's up, though.
Man,
That's
a
what I'm saying.
fact, yeah.
But if you don't have those people that can tell you that, like, are they really? They're not there for you. They're not there for you. You just probably offering them something. That's why they just keeping you around.
Yeah.
If a person, bro, I'm gonna tell you what it is. If you don't like me after that, you don't want to talk to me after that. I don't give a fuck.
I won.
Once
To
again,
me, I win.
once again, you
I don't
probably
need
don't
you
bring
around me.
value to me, but
You-
I
yeah,
know.
that's what I'm
but I
saying.
know
No, you
what
bring
I
about.
bring
Yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah. That's a fact.
I don't care.
You hear me? Like, you won. Cause I don't want no. Listen, I don't want no yes men, no yes women around me. I'm gonna tell you like this: if you catch Tylic tripping, if you love me, you better say something. Because guess what? Once you tell me about myself, and I know it's out of love, and you right and I'm wrong, wholeheartedly, I'm gonna be like, you know what? You right, and I respect that you man enough, woman enough to tell me about myself with logic, not emotion. Because emotions can cause you to think something that ain't real. Logically, Tylic, you know, listen, bro. What you said today was some bullshit. What you did today was some bullshit. I love you. I don't want a problem with you, but listen, if this will cause a problem, well, hell with it. That tells me, Tylic, that you ain't man enough to take the truth. And you ain't who you think you are. And I'm gonna have to take that. I don't want no, you know. Shout out to Monty, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Monty should, hey, if you know about me and Monty, we should argue, fuss, and fist fight, all that. When we got older, became men, we did not fight or nothing. My brother was gonna tell me straight up. I taught him to be straight up. So when he was trying to be straight up, Tyler, you tripping. He said just like that, bro, you tripping.
You know who I want to give a shout out to is a lot of people don't. I coach the way I coach today because of how I was coached growing up and just my experience and stuff.
I know
like
you about
that.
to say.
But shout out to Coach Stanley Jones.
I knew you was gonna say it.
for how he
I knew
coached
it.
us. We needed that.
I knew it.
We needed
I
that.
know, man. I knew you was gonna say Stanley Jones.
We
bro.
needed that. He was in your face with it. He gonna tell you what it is.
Straight up.
What was we like?
Kids,
11,
bro.
12 at the time.
Yeah,
maybe,
kids.
Maybe
He ain't
We
played
needed that.
no games with us.
because he wasn't disrespectful when he said it. He
Not
kept
to
that shit-
us.
He kept that shit real though.
See, other people would have took it as disrespect. You know, other people, certain people would have been
His
like,
players
man,
know.
why he talking to them kids like that? Why he said that? But shit, for real, man, you go to every last one of his players' household. That's a man. We used to that. He didn't cut no cards, bro. He ain't cut no cards. And what he said in practice, we gonna win. He used to say it out of his own mouth. We gonna win. All stars come. We blowing everybody out. Can't no, and we should be like after the game. We should be so happy. And he should just be like, "See, told you we was gonna win." And when you understand at one point,
but he knew each and every single player he had. Like he knew them.
He seen something
as a person. So if he tell you something in practice, you gotta listen to it. Then the game time come. You doing the shit that he told you not to do.
Right, and we look and
not even just in games, in life outside of that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he'll just come like Tyson like, I told you.
Just like that. Just like that.
That's where some of my mentality come from now. Because if I keep telling you something, you don't listen, it gonna happen.
When
and
that shit hit the fan,
I would just be here like,
I told you.
I told you.
And you know what? Those words make the average person lose their mind because you know what? They not man enough, woman enough to. Because you've been telling them, I told you. Now they got that humiliation, man. But humiliation comes with winning. It comes with being great. Humiliation is a part of it, man. You gotta know how to be humiliated. Take humiliation as a lesson, and stop being a sore loser, man. Shout out to Stanley Jones, Mr. Stanley Jones, man.
Right. But yeah,
we couldn't be broke, man. Like we couldn't be broke by no coach. Like no coach I ever had could break me. No teacher I ever had could break me, bro. None, bro. Like we was young. He was excelling at. We was young. We got the JV. We got the varsity. Shout out to Coach Evans, man.
Coach Evans too, yeah.
Great coach, great mentor, bro.
I mean, that's who really.
Shout out to Coach Evans, dog.
That's who gave us that line.
Yeah, cause
we wasn't we still not the biggest people.
Yeah, straight up.
On that court, we definitely not the biggest people on the court.
Straight up.
We
got heart though.
We got the most heart on that.
And we ain't gotta be the best on the court. You gonna say, all right, he had some heart. You know what I'm saying?
Any sport.
Yeah. In fact, shout out to Coach Evans,
Any
bro,
sport.
because that's it. Coach Evans love that heart, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And he owns us. If you play for Coach Evans, bro, you play for Stanley Jones. They go yell, they go fuss, but they ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. Shout out to Coach Scott, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. Coach Scott taught me a lot of lessons, a lot as a man, as a player, how to be disciplined. Like Coach will tell you, man, I yell at Vaughn all day. He ain't gonna budge. You gotta be tough like that in the world, man. It's more than sports. It's more. They was teachers. They was
life
mentor
lessons.
And life lessons, bro. Because now that we grown men, bro, we getting hit with some real shit, man. Every day, we really see how life really is, bro. And we ain't folded yet. And to be honest, I ain't gonna never fold. They say never over my dead body. If I folded, I'm gone already.
And last statement. That's what we trying to do with these kids. You know, I feel like we lost that for a couple, more than a couple years, a few years. Just that mentorship when it did come to those types of sports. And if in football, you had Rick.
Shout out to Coach Rick, Coach Simmons, Coach John,
like that.
You know what I'm saying?
And then of course you go to the youth league. Then you go to middle school and stuff like that. Coach Red, Coach Garrett.
Coach Red.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we lost that for a couple years, and we're just trying to get that back. You know what I'm saying, with these kids. Any final thoughts? Anything you want to wrap up with?
I don't know what the fuck this is. This woman is getting fucked up on this motherfucker. She going through some shit. She need to hear this.
Sandra bullied ass.
Yeah, she got it bad. Her face was all bruised up a minute ago.
Fucked her up in that.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You know she from around the way. She from up north.
What is around the way?
I thought
you about to say Buckingham.
Hey, somewhere around here.
Buckingham or coming.
This motherfucker said
up
north.
Alexandra. She's from up there.
That ain't around the.
Ain't around the way.
I know what you meant though, cuz you meant straight VA.
Me and Cuz on the same page.
She from VA.
Nah, I'm not gonna even allow that.
They from VA.
Yeah, Denzel Washington, you had to sit around the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Denzel Washington from the Buck, man.
Buck,
It's family and shit. Shout out to Denzel, the greatest. But I'd like to say this though. Always stay true to yourself. Always stay true to your people. Through trials and tribulation and adversity, man, you fight a good fight, man. Don't be a lay down ever. You know what I'm saying? Take your losses and turn them into lessons. Take your lessons and turn them into blessings. You know what I'm saying? Do right by people, and hopefully one day, you make it to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Whatever heaven it is for you and your people, whatever you live in, bro, just stay true and don't ever back down, bro. have confidence and faith and courage in yourself, man. If it's for the betterment of yourself and your people, you can never lose. You can never die. I'm gonna just leave that at that with me. You know what I'm saying?
Before you got anything, you good? Good to go. So yeah.
Is this the no cap segment?
Yeah, we ain't. Yeah, that's what.
Oh, we should have said that.
Well, shit. Look, no cap. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying fatherhood, man.
Yeah, shout out to the real fathers, bro.
Yeah, fatherhood, man.
Yeah, man. I look up to people like you, bro. No cap.
Loving fatherhood.
Yeah.
No cap. Y'all probably heard this before. Probably even seen the movie. If you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, wake up and pay attention.
Pay attention. That's my shit right there for it.
You never do that, Dad.
That's my movie, bro. That's my movie. That's my movie. Ignorant, I'm telling you. My no cap would be just going off the conversation. There's nothing wrong with being ain't nothing wrong with being cocky. Nothing wrong with being selfish. Look in that mirror and remind yourself who you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people bring you down out here. You are doing the best you can. You're where you supposed to be, and you're going to get to where you gotta go. So with that, I don't know what Ford ass just said.
He finished that cup.
Probably did. That's why his ass. That's why his ass
Ain't no
singing.
ice in here.
Oh,
That's why his ass singing. But with that, you want to give your socials?
hey, don't you got that thing coming up too? I don't know about that. That thing you speaking in Richmond?
Oh yeah, you gotta.
Let people know.
Man, I'm on September 17th. I was invited, you know what I'm saying, by a lady named Jasmine. Shout out to Queen Jasmine, man. She from the rich, man. She see what I do and she appreciate what I do. I appreciate what she do, man. She gave me this platform to go speak about mental health. My topic is mental health, but there's a few different topics. Mental health, substance abuse, homelessness, basically, man, people who've been through trials and tribulations, man, that major struggle, who can, you know, take their story and help somebody else, man. And it's in the middle of the trenches, man. Shout out to her. Shout out to her brother, too. I don't know his name, man. I'm bad with names, but I know his face. He a good man. So, yeah.
I said that, ain't it? We famous for that.
Right.
I don't know no
I
names.
don't know the names, but I know about face though.
Just know when it hit the fan, man, I'ma say, I don't know no names.
No names.
I don't know no names.
With that, we come to the conclusion of this episode of Unfiltered Brothers. Make sure you subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you rate us, leave a review. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link is in the corner of this video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. Hit that like button as well. And, you know, with that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, and we out. Chill.
God bless you.